Welcome, everyone. Thank you to Nintendo of America. Yes, I should be using Nintendo of Australia, but let's say that video popped up before it made Nintendo Australia. So we have reason why I have amazing because this was a Australian TV show, and I do mean it was an Australian TV show. Tetris on Nintendo, the Maze Run, the QWERTY keyboard. Yes, you literally you get the time. I think they're spelling Shazam. You primary school kids. This was the crew, the whole crew. That photo. This Tetris was from the Game Boy, because that is the background from the Super Nintendo Game Boy adapter. Yeah. Here's the photo from the so here's a photo from what was inside the maze, top down, outside of it, set with the maze in the background. Yes, there's the Jungle Walk. Maze itself, the cast and crew, James Sherry. Don't know why that's there. Our music was by Clive Young, inventors. Towards the end of the show's run, parts of the set from another show on 7 Network, Time Masters, appeared on the set of Amazing as part of the maze. Modified version of the zigzag run called the Wobbly Planks on Time Masters from the Brain Stain game appeared on the castle, and the revolving pipe called the Groove Tube on Time Masters replaced the green pipe at the entrance of the Pirate's Cove. It was also taken from the Brain Stain game, which had been phased out of Time Masters after the first season, in favor of Slam Dunk, which was played with basketball instead. So, after the run, James ventured into the maze to count the keys as they collected from the fishnet. No, he actually didn't enter the maze. A crew member did. The bonus round was compete for Game Boy, then later it was the Game Boy Pocket. Contestants would actually try and find the bonus key, which was between 1 and 7. Bonus key could be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 itself. The only once were all 7 keys found in the maze under the 90-second time limit, and that was amazing in itself. So that was 900. That was 700 points there. You also had the first round was spell out the word on the keyboard. Second round, go in the maze. Spell another word, maze. Then it was the computer game challenge. This is where I actually want to point out. This is all the mazes from season 1, 2, and 3. Lasted for 10 seasons, of course. One game stands out in particular. Everyone remember Mario Paint from Super Nintendo? Here's the Super Nintendo mouse with the Nintendo gamepad. Or I should say the mouse pad. But yes, this was actually used in Mario Paint. This was actually bundled with Mario Paint so that you could use. Guess what released today? So thank you, Nintendo of America, Nintendo of Australia, and everywhere else for actually giving us Mario Paint.
Hi there, and welcome to the world of Mario Paint. This is a game that's all about creation and fun. In fact, you can even play with the game logo. See, this letter changes Mario's size, and this one makes Yoshi appear. And then this one, whoa! Quick, start the video, In this mode, you can select from a few existing pictures and color in each part using the Fill paintbrush. You can also click on Mr. Crayon to swap between other color and pattern options. You can even fill in Yoshi with more Yoshis, if that's your thing.
Yeah, the prototype Yoshi.
Here is where you can create something entirely your own using the different available tools. And if you make a mistake, just click the undo dog icon to go back a step. With the Nintendo Switch 2 system, you can use either a left or right Joy-Con 2 controller as a mouse.
This comes in handy, and yes, I made lunch. Well, what's left of my lunch. So this is going to come in handy for me. Because I plan on playing Mario Paint later today. So I literally had to get that out from the Nintendo Switch 2 case I have. Just so I can use with my Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, the reason why I didn't do a video is because I hated the video that many times. It wasn't funny. But I will do a review video after I've done it. Played Super Mario Paint.
To cultivate your creative creations. And if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can plug in a compatible USB mouse. Oh, speaking of loose mice, let's go check out the break room. Welcome to the break room. Through the magic of neglect, our team converted a perfectly serviceable garbage can into a soggy, steaming pile of sickness. And, well, this is how you get flies.
And this is the game that was on Amazing. Well, this was one of the games that was on Amazing. The reason why I say one of the games is because you had Tetris on the SNES and Super Nintendo Game Boy adapter for the Super Nintendo, Bugsy, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Wave Race 64, Mario Kart 64, San Francisco Rush, Multi Racing Championship, 1080-degree snowboarding, Super Mario World 3, Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64, Unirally Winter Gold, Super Mario Bros. 3, which was there, Super Mario World, I should say, Super NES Cruisin' World USA, and Nigel Michelle's Mancell's World Championship, along with Pack Attack as well. And they were the only games that were played, so they would have, like, hey, here's this and everything else. It's like they wouldn't tell the player what button was to accelerate and such. They would have to figure it out themselves. Or if they had an N64, they would actually know what to do. Same with the NES, the SNES 64, and that was it. It was just those three consoles. No Game Boy. The Tetris was played from SNES or the Super Nintendo Game Boy in the Super Nintendo Game Boy adapter with the Super Nintendo. So there's that. And I've been wanting to play this.
On the bright side, this is a great place to blow off some steam by slapping the proverbial paint off these bugs. Just watch out for King Watinga. He's not in a good mood. What do you mean that's not funny? This mode is a great place to create game sprites and other objects 1 pixel at a time. You can save up to 15 different stamps and even create larger objects by piecing them together. Fun fact, do you know why it says special stamp in the frame? If so, please tell me, as I didn't have time to check that before this video was due. Here you can animate your creations and really start to bring them to life. You can animate up to 9 frames before they repeat. And then you can move them along a path, like this. Hey, that looks pretty good. But there's one more thing we should add before we're done. In this mode, you can select from 15 different sounds to help bring the song in your heart to the outside world. And yes, we do have a dog, cat, pig, goose, and baby. As
I'd like to point out that you also have the Super Mushroom Yoshi, the Star, Fireflower, Game Boy, along with these ones that they've already said, along with Plane, Boat, Car, and a little heart. Now, any Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Ranger fan, or any other fan of TV shows, how many times are you going to try and get that song played in this? Because Nintendo, we've got one thing.
sound options. In this case, let's compose something for our favorite pharmacological plumber. I call this piece that one Dr. Mario song I found within the Mario Paint Player's Guide, or Fever for short. Now that we've combined all the elements, let's take a look at our completed scene. This looks great, so we're ready to save our work. Previously with Mario Paint, you had to visit this robot to save your finished creation. And you still can whenever you feel like jamming out to this sweet beat. But with a Nintendo
And this is what I mean by
Switch Online
missed opportunity. With Nintendo Switch 2, we should be able to download it, send it to ourselves, not choose a save state, or suspended, or create suspended point. I want to be able to save what I created to my Nintendo Switch so I can send it to myself and then upload it. I don't think that's going to be possible because Nintendo missed that. It's like, oh, people have got the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, we're just going to have the suspended point again. Pretty weird because Nintendo could have held a competition going, hey, here's Mario Paint. Go balls to the wall, creating your own theme song and everything else. Because I want to see if people can create the Hogwarts theme, the opening to Harry Potter, which is Hidwig's theme, opening to TV shows, and everything else. Because that would have been better. Like, have a competition. Tournament Takasaku, Japan, and everything else. Takasaku to bring, hey, here's your favorite Kamen Rider or Super Sentai theme song in Mario style. And play the game, guess that tune. I swear, if anyone plays Kamen Rider songs as a quiz, they're going to get beaten. Because everyone who has grew up with Power Rangers have gone, hey, what's Kamen Rider? What's this Kamen Rider? I can't check it out. Net was slow at the time and everything else. It's like, hey, dial up. Hey, I'm trying to use the phone here. Get the hell off the net. That was what you literally had. You literally had a conflicting problem because someone would be on the phone and then all of a sudden they get cut off because someone wants to be on the net. It's like, you have to kick the person who wants to be on the net off the net so you can bring back, finish that phone call because you're probably ordering dinner when someone's on the net. Yeah, I'm looking at everyone who remembers the startup sound. I just made everyone feel old, didn't I? Good. Because I hate being made feel old myself. Right now I have the Transformers theme song going through my head. And that's from 1984. 1984. That's how old. I'm 42. Transformers came out a year after I was born. And I enjoyed it. I love Transformers. I love He-Man. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like Michael Myers from Mars. I love Disney. I love Batman. I love the whole DC, Marvel, Warner Brothers, Looney Tunes, everything. But when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out, that was you lost me for that because it was live action. It was a live action show. It literally shut everyone up. Everyone had a crush. from Power Rangers. For me, it was Kimberly and Trini. Love both of them. Also, if you look up the history of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, there was controversy of black and yellow Power Rangers being played by Afro American and an Asian. The guy should have gone. I should have just swapped them with, hey, Kimberly should be yellow, Trini should be pink, or Zach should be blue, Billy should be black. But didn't work out, and there was a whole lot of controversy and everything else. The person who played Zach, he has lost a finger when he was, I think it was young or something. So you will see his ring finger, just that part, then this part right here, this part, just this part here up to here. You will see that in a number of shots. Everything. But if you go, oh, but the power of the morphing grid, that was a stunt actor in the other suit. Because I'm still waiting for the Power Ranger games to come across to, say, I think it was Super Nintendo and Game Boy. I'm still waiting on them. Come on, Hasbro. Chop, chop. Make it happen. Let us have those games on the Nintendo, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and the Game Boy Advance apps for Nintendo Switch. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting. I've been waiting since they were announced.
Membership, you can now utilize different suspend points to preserve 4 completed masterpieces. Mario Paint has some catchy music, and you can enjoy those tunes on the Nintendo Music app, as those tracks will hit the service at the same time as the release of Mario Paint. Speaking of that, does anyone know when all this stuff will go live?
Just update your Super Nintendo Entertainment System app.
Oh, thanks, Mario.
Switch to. So I'm just going to check out Nintendo Music because I do have the app. Go KK Rider. Yep. Mario Paint is here. Mario Paint, Donkey Kong Jr., Mahjong. Domoko Narubi Renjai. Mario Bros, the arcade classic series. Baseball, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Never had that in Australia. Tennis, Pinball, Wild Gunman, Duck Hunt. That was actually incorporated with Super Mario Brothers. Love that. Golf, Hogan's Alley, Donkey Kong 3, arcade classic series. Not to be messed with the Super Nintendo Entertainment Series one. There's a number of them. The only thing that's missing from the Nintendo Music app is a search, is like great playlists for yourself. You can create your own playlists and everything else, but it's literally, how can I say it? You can have your favorite tracks, but you can't exactly have, like, I can put in playlist name and everything else, but I want more tracks. There's like Metroid. Like, how many Metroid do I want to go through? And I do mean, how many Metroid tracks do I want to go through? I mean, I want to be able to have a metal mix and everything else of these tracks as well, so it would be better. So I'm just gonna put in Mario Paint. So Mario Paint, which is the game. Yep. Goes for 20 minutes, 11 tracks. So title theme 1, title theme 2, drawing board 2, 3, special stamp, the pre-composed melody 1, save and load, Nat Attack level 1, Nat Attack King Wakinga, and then Nat Attack stage clear. They're the tracks. I want metal. I want metal versions of the songs. But there is Tetris 99. And yes, this is the Maximus 48 Maximus Cup gameplay. This is literally Donkey Kong Banaza. Thank you, Nintendo of America. So basically, you guys get what, 100 points, I think? I've only made it once to the top 10, and that was all I did one time. See, what I want, and this is actually starting Friday. So starting Friday, that's good. That's good. That's good for me. So on to Pokemon Legends Z A. Just close those, and that I like to take the time and say EB Games screwed up. They dropped the ball. They literally dropped the ball. Because I know which version I'm getting. Because I can grab the JB Hi-Fi for the notepad, and then Nintendo Switch 2 has a free set of pins. A pin set, a full pin set of Chikorita, Tepeg, and Totodile. Also, I'd like to point out that this actually doesn't have any information about the early purchase bonus routes here. Routes evolves into Curlia and then Mega Guadawa. And Mega evolve it into Mega, then Guadawa, and then Mega evolve into Mega Guadawa to unleash its potential. And yes, you have until February 26th. That was? Yep. February 28th, which is Saturday. And then you have a gift of 100 Pokeballs. For further details, please check the official listing. So, if I go Pokemon ZA website, go back to see here's the website. Pre-order now. Let me just quickly do something. So yeah, I'm just making sure everything's. So we have Legends ZA coming out on October 16th. This says, because they've updated it, they actually did say October 16th here. Amazon, no bonuses. BW for me, no bonuses. EB Games, this is where I actually have to draw the line. And I don't mean the line. French coat and pants. And then you have the double-side poster. But then when you go for the Switch 2, you get 1 pin. And I do mean you only get the 1 pin. Gonna go here. Yep. And receive 1 of 3 pins. Guess where my money's going, EB Games? Considering you dropped the Master Ball completely and it shattered into a million pieces because I'm going JB Hi-Fi for the 3-pin set. Though I do want that double-sided poster. I do want that double-sided poster. Because, like I said, receive 1 of 3 pins. No thank you. Trousers? No. eShop. Yeah. See, the information that's in this video is not even up here on the eShop, even for the normal Nintendo Switch game. Because this bundle is what I would get instead of going, right, I'll just buy this and then just a month later I'll just get that. No, I have a Nintendo Switch. I might as well just use the Nintendo Switch. I have a 256 gig micro SD express card in my Nintendo Switch 2 now. Yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch 2. So, Nintendo Switch 2, order on the Nintendo eShop. Like I said, doesn't have anything. Also, the game key pass is no more. It's going away because a lot of people are frustrated about it. So, yes, Mega Charizard returns, shiny and normal versions, because I have the characters. See, I gotta change this. Australia, New Zealand. See, it's still the same, which is good. But the thing is, you pre-order now. Alright? This says further details, please check the official website. That's what we're doing. We're checking the official website and nothing. So you literally get to pick one of these free as your partner. Yes, Zerad comes back along with Mega Dragonite. More Pokemon coming soon. So let's see, what have we got here? Team MZ protecting the peace in Luminous City. Pre-order the available now. Yes, here we are. Receive a Relt holding a Guadavite Stone as an early purchase bonus, which I am going to be grabbing. Let's see. Yes. So you will get the code sent to you, and it will be in your email. So you will have to grab it. Along with a code for 100 Pokeballs as an early purchase bonus. So by saying, hey, go to the website, instead it should have been on here as well. So Nintendo dropped the Master Ball there. Yeah, they literally went, oh, hey, he's oh, sorry, we dropped the Master Ball on you. That ain't working now. That Master Ball's not working. But yeah, don't drop the ball. Don't drop the Master Ball here, Nintendo. Add the information to this page, please, and thank you. Because, like I said, I know which set I'm going for. Because I don't care for I would grab this if they have, if EB Games still has like, hey, we still have it, you want this, yeah, I'll take the poster as well. So notebook, I might get. I'll be splashing out. What is it? $180. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. $180. Done. Because I rather this than the trench coat and pants. So JB Hi-Fi wins on pre-order bonuses. At least you get something useful and not something that's cosmetic. And I definitely know where I'm going to be using that rare candy on. Question is, for everyone, and I do mean for everyone, this is a question for you all. Comment down below what Pokemon you are picking first up. Is it going to be Chikorita, Tepeg, or Totodile? I like to know the response and see the outcome of that. And sorry if this is actually gone for 30 minutes. Office Works, I wouldn't bother. Nintendo, my Nintendo store, yeah, it is there, but like I said, the information for the bonuses is not here. Because we literally have to come here to see. Like, oh, hey, for more information, see the website. For information, I'd rather have it here as well. So, you get to pick male or female. You can customize them as much as you want. We have Urban or Terrain, AZ, the Eternal Flower of Violet, which is shiny. Can we have that in Scarlet and Violet, please? Can we, Nintendo? Can we, please? It would make a great gap. Not gap, nice little shiny hunt. Jet, Vinny, Robio, Maple, and Emma. So that's who will be going on about. Yeah, I just want the double-sided poster, which I can get scanned and printed on wall scrolls. Yeah, wall scrolls. I'm gonna go straight across to Office Works and get these done as wall scrolls. Both sides. I want something on that wall, or that door, or something. Yeah, though I'm gonna guess with how big it is, it's gonna be huge. Yeah, that wall. I'll be able to swap them too. Even better for me. Story, Luminous City. New adventures in Luminous City. Open image. I want. I said open image, not save image. I don't want to save image. I want to open image in a new window. So we got the stores. Ooh, cafe, clothing. Let's see. Lunar City as it appeared in Pokemon X and Y, which I do actually have. Do I have Pokemon X or do I have Pokemon? Let me just grab my 3DS because I need to jump back into Pokemon X and Y. It's Pokemon X. I have Pokemon X. That's good. That's good. That's good to know. I can jump into Pokemon X and just play. Prism Center of Luminosity stands Prism Tower, the very simple city. I think this is all in unknown language, so that would be something. I don't know if this is in unknown language or anything. I know this is. I'm not sure. So that would be L O B A, and I don't think that's an E. Not sure. Story begins with a sightseeing trip to Luminous City. Discover more. Mega Evolution Pokemon, make the characters. We've already gone over that. But yeah, EB Games dropped the Master Ball. Same with Nintendo by not having the included information here. EB Games just literally dropped the ball, Master Ball here, with a hey, pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 and version of Pokemon Legends ZA and get one of 3 pins, along with double-sided map and trench coat. Yeah. Well, JB Hi-Fi is like, hey, pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Pokemon Legends ZA, you get all 3 pins. With something that you can actually use. Yeah, JB Hi-Fi wins because I can see that notebook. I will use that notebook, or I just keep it in as plastic and just shove it somewhere where I will forget about it. Though I can get the game cheap. I can get the game cheaper. Get this game free when you trade in 2 selected PS5 and Xbox Series X games or Nintendo Switch games. I'm going to have to finish a number of Nintendo Switch games, aren't I? Because I can trade 2 in and get both versions for absolutely zero. Walk in, pre-order, yeah, these 2 for Nintendo Switch 2, these 2 for Nintendo Switch 1. I did it with Hogwarts Legacy. I brought both the Xbox Series X version and the PlayStation 5 version. Because I wanted both bonuses. I'm doing that round again. Oh god. But this time it's going to be. Yeah, that's right. I'm buying the one that's on the Nintendo Switch because A, I want this routes and the 100 Pokeballs straight up. Receiving serial code. Upon purchase or redemption of the digital version of the game, an email with your serial code will be sent to the email address registered to your Nintendo account. You need to connect your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 system to the internet, claim the early purchase bonus to connect the internet. Yep. Know all that. It'll be the same with this one as well. Yep. All that. So basically, I'm going to be enjoying Pokemon Legends ZA when it comes to Switch 2. Which means I'm going to have to try and see if I can. I'm just going to leave my Nintendo Switch 2 on and just let it. Like, as soon as it hits, that's it. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, sorry, this is nearly 40 minutes long. A lot to unpack, a lot to say, and everything else, along with going over as well. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, and I will see you all Friday. Yes, it's Free Game Friday this week. If I get anything to review, you'll get the video. That's Free Game Friday, so I'll see you all then. Comment down below what Pokemon you are starting with in Pokemon Legends ZA, or if you're like me, you're going to be using the Nintendo Switch 2 with one of these to play Super Mario Paint, or you're going to be using a compatible mouse with the Nintendo Switch 1. See you next time.